Hi, YouTube Studios. Welcome to YouTube Studios, where you can make your own YouTube videos, YouTube lives. I like to use YouTube videos as a background studio of what's happening behind the scenes, of what I do when I'm on my other lives, and um, how I look like and everything like that. My little CL is um, was being very clingy and stuff like that. So he's with me today. I will let you see him later. He's asleep and being a good baby. Um, so everyone, we're going to start the live show on live.me. And thank you for coming to YouTube Studios, the behind the scenes um, reactions of all of this stuff. So this is my opinions and stories about all that have been happening the last 4 years of our lives here in America. Okay, so let me log on to where we're going to start our show. So what it usually does is ask you if you want to share. I usually always do. So I share it, go to next. See? And again, I always share it to my Facebook as well to let everyone know that I'm on this as well. Netflix. Oh, Netflix has three Umbrella Academy is coming back for season 3. Yay! Ooh. Can I give spoilers? Because I bet you I know what it is. I bet you it's all that stuff I was talking about last month, and all those weird things about those 4 girls and the. Let's just see how it goes. I'm more interested in the Kings because in Umbrella Academy, if the Kings does not get their heads out of the asses of those other kings, they cannot call themselves kings then. The reason why the queens can call themselves queens because you see them anybody above them? No, they are the queens. You see a lot out of, so them for be a king, they need to team up with the queens and get rid of those imposters and posers using them. Oh, but raw. The journeys and the schemes and the scandals, and whoo, it's gonna be exciting because everything about Umbrella Academy number 3 is about the schemes and the scandals and the manipulation and the brainwash. And this is them doing it to them now. These are the 4 queens doing it to them. And the queens gonna show these kings how to manipulate somebody, but to manipulate them in inspiration. Yeah, they manipulate them to kill their own kingdom, but not knowing is to help them build an empire of a new dynasty, of a new era. These are the 4 queens of Umbrella Academy. Anyways, back to this. So I can say that on my live. Hi everyone on live.me. Sexual or violent contacts is strictly prohibited. All violators will be banned. If any questions or any problems, please contact the format. Welcome to live.me, where you can meet friends, gain followers, and rewards. To become popular, make sure you have a stable internet connection, lighting, and an engaging topic. You can check out featured broadcasts to learn what others are doing during their broadcasts as well. You can also link up your broadcasts to many other broadcasts out there in the world. Okay, so meaning that you can connect all of this to Facebook, Instagram. I don't know about Twitter, but I do know about that. So, I do know that you can post this to Twitter saying that you're on live.me and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So, here we go. So, in the last 4 years, wait, I want to start off where I left off on Umbrella Academy. Hi, everybody. I was talking about Umbrella Academy, about the 4 queens and the 4 kings, and you gonna notice, because the girls are gonna start wearing their own symbols, and they're gonna be the symbols of the cards. Okay, that doesn't mean hearts, spades, clubs, or diamonds. It can be the symbol of a queen, it can be a symbol of a king, it can be a symbol of a jack. They will randomly change it, is because this queen is doing that position. That's the clue. And if you guys can find those little eggs here and there, that's awesome too. So in season 3 in Umbrella Academy, this is no lie. Okay, this is no lie. Hold on. Okay, now we got this. Okay, hello. Sexual violence contact is strictly prohibited. All violators will be banned. If any questions, please contact the format. Where live.me, where you can meet friends, gain followers, and earn gifts and cash rewards. To become popular, make sure you have a stable internet connection, great lighting, and an engaging topic. Invite your friends and share your broadcasts to other networks to increase your followers. You can check out featured broadcasts to learn what others are doing during their streams and broadcasts. Okay, so hi everyone. I just went through the average talk out. Thank you for being backstage. Here on YouTube stream. And hi everybody. I was just talking about Umbrella Academy season 3. I was talking about how the 4, queens are going to show the kings how brainwash, manipulation, schemes, scams are really done. And they're going to get the kings to destroy all the other kings and all the other men that's manipulating them, because the queens are going to look like the bad guys. They're going to look like villains during all the other season, all the other episodes. But when the truth starts to come out, they're going to start the truth. You got to really watch it. That's why you got to see it and see in the details, because in the details will tell you that these girls are trying to teach these kings to be kings of the new era. They're not trying to be queens of the era or the dynasty or of what it is of today. They're trying to make a new future, a new thing. So they're the new queens. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So they understand, these queens understand they need kings, right? And they made their choice. They're choosing to use the kings that the leaders chose because they got to have some kind of potential. But they're also forced to use them too, is because these boys are already in the position that they don't need to work hard to make somebody in that position and then get them to work. They're just going to get into it. So the boys, and how these four queens are going to do it is that they're going to not love them. They're going to show them that I'm not going to love you. I don't love you, and I don't love you. And how they're going to keep doing it is going to keep proving to them they're better. Every sport, they're going to have every competition. They're going to have a chess match competition. The best girl going to win. And she's going to stand on stage, and her only view will be staring at the kings. And she's going to hold up the one pawn. Okay? One pawn. And she's going to smile. And she's going to walk off holding that pawn. And she's going to walk to her king. And she's going to give him the pawn. And she's going to walk away. Do not forget about that pawn. Because if all of you that has been my followers, has been following me, you would know what that pawn stands for. And what that king needs to understand. The same rule of a pawn is the same rule for you. The pawn meant she chose you. So are you king enough to be the king she deserves? Because she is already queen. And you know how she can prove she's already queen? Their heads wouldn't be hunted right now if they wasn't queen already. So you will see a lot of evil, dark, demonish personalities in all the girls. And they're not going to hide it. They're going to be blunted. It's because that's who they got to pretend to be. They got to pretend to be the devil woman. They got to pretend to be the demons. They got to pretend because they have to be the evil ones to make good happen in an evil surrounding of an evil world. Because the evil mindset controls it all. Bruh, you should watch it. The schemes are exactly like the stories of my past. In Ka'u, this story will show you what these four girls are going to go through, what I went through in Ka'u. They're going to send armies against these girls, that you're going to see them with no weapons, no nothing, and they're going to have to run around and go steal those weapons from their enemies and on the fly tell each other what to do. They're not going to be like the other seasons that they had time to think about it. Everything will be put on them on the fly. Like they have to think about it, and you will see them under stress, under panic, under fucking depression, anxiety, all at one time while they're under attack. They have no help. They have nobody to call but themselves. And rely only on themselves, and they're just high school girls. You're going to see my life in Ka'u in Umbrella Academy Season 3. So thank you, Umbrella Academy season 3, and I hope is that is as good as I seen it in my head, because there's action, there's comedy, there's horror, there's mystery, there's discovery, there's growth, there's maturity, there's science, there's facts, there's history. And not gonna be on myths, gonna be on real history of what just passed just a couple years ago. And that's why it's gonna be more of a trip, like, whoa. And do you want to see what Cardi B did again? She busted out the many arms. I I do this kind of things with oh shit, too bright. Let me see if I can get this going. Like, I don't know. Oh, who cares? Go on Instagram and I am Cardi B, and she posted it, the picture, if you can't see it. But it's totally awesome. I totally is because if you guys all know the stories, I was her imaginary friend when she was a little girl, and I was and she was very rowdy, loud, always wanted to have fun, play, activities, kind of personality. I don't ever remember her ever enjoying like just sitting there and we just play like this quiet silent game of like dominoes or something and no talking, um and make her sit, like making her sit and be quiet and with silence all around her, and only her silent, and her she got to be quiet, no words, no nothing, and she just and play a game, and she has to wait patiently. She's not that personality, and she was a very exciting little girl. And I remember in this hallway of this little girl and these white walls and trimmings of this door, and she's looking up, and she has curly hair, and she has her hair in like I think pink tails or something, and she has these was in the fad clothes, but very bright, and she but the cotton was light, and she she kept looking up at me, and she kept on saying that she wanted to go out and have more fun, like and I was telling her no. She was fighting me, that I even remember her throwing her shoe at me when she was a little girl, and I think that's where she got it from. She threw a tennis shoe at me, and was one of those pointy tennis shoes, and it was really funny, but I'm guessing that's where she got it from, because now I kind of remember a story. Didn't she throw her high heel at Nicki Minaj? just to say, but okay, I guess she didn't really change since she was a little girl. She still has her little habits, I see. Now that I think about it. Now that everything is recalling. Okay, so this girl. Oh, it's because Reebok sent her these outfits and this and that, blah blah blah. Oh, Holly Berry. I wanted to give a shout out to her because she did that Catwoman thing, and I know Catwoman's coming back out and this and that, blah blah blah. And hope she yeah, and this made me feel like I saw Alika and Samuel. This one is actually Samuel, and then this one will be Alika. It's because Samuel always had a mask. Like you don't know if he's bald or has hair, but Alika always had hair like and stuff. But they just made his longer. But it's just weird. It just gave me that weird deja vu feeling of seeing them again. You can tell that they're so much alike. But anyways, this is the common books. This is yeah. Anyways, um, every morning, Susan eats breakfast with me. Eggs and a little bit of rice. Chang Chang. Hi, baby girl. She's such a cutie. Is that your favorite uncle? She's such a cutie. I so love her. No, it's not. Uncle Marcus. I like to follow him because I seen her grow and I seen her grow up. I seen her in the pool, and I still suggest that you should face baby to you to give them more confidence they're not alone, and you can you know how you can give your face expressions to the baby to make them smile and laugh, and a good experience is a good experience. And I saw it and I kind of forget about it and kind of get her out of my head too. She's such a little cutie. Oh, also there's another little boy that I've been watching as well, and he's right here. Oh, oh, his dad is. I need to because I didn't see. You see how you can't see it when I went like this. Um, his dad is Robert Whittaker. Whittaker. Rob Whittaker. From MMA. Well, I I've been I actually like both Batman and Superman because Superman reminds me of Samuel and Batman reminds me of Alika. Um, but in this case, Batman is actually the real villain, is because in the storyline of the original storyline, Batman is actually learning all of them for one purpose reason. His first intentions of being the Justice League, being with Avengers, being with the X-Men, being with all of them was to learn about them. And the only reason why he was interested in them was because he wanted to destroy them. But then certain types, why do you think he's always grouchy and all, like, because he has a secret inside of him. But he always saves them because he knows that they're doing good. And that's why Batman sometimes reminds me of Samuel's mind of thinking, that as long as they keep doing good, he cannot hurt them. And that's what I believe kept Superman from becoming bad, was Batman. Because Superman now knows that he will have somebody to retaliate against him. And Batman's not afraid to die to do it. So I'm guessing, the, the reason why I have that on is because that lets me know when the stalkers are around, harassing, trying to look for some kind of criminal activity to harass me. That's how I know. Because it's not connected to my phone. How many times I proved it? You hear it, you heard it the whole time on this live, in that live. Ding, 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 bing. And it just rang. It just rang. And it's not on mine. I did that because when the people that was using this before, that used to live here, is still connected to this. And I did that on purpose. And I leave them on. So when I hear them go off, like an alarm clock, it lets me know my harassers around. My harassers around. Why do you think I was ignoring it and letting it go? Thing went off. My phone never ring, right? Now where is my harassers? So where they gotta be super close to me if this can connect to them. They in my yard. That means they was in my house just now. That means while I was up here talking on my phone with you, they were sneaking in my house. That's the only way you can be close distance to on Bluetooth. And I do that because I'm afraid for my life because of all this harassment. And guess what? That means my harasser was on my property listening to me in my house for a long time because it was going off. See? Da-ding. And it's not connected to me. Where are you? That means somebody violating my civil rights, and they cannot come to the property without letting me know 24 hours ahead of time. And how many times he went breach my civil rights? How many times did strangers just roll up in my driveway, breach my civil rights? And right here, right now, somebody hiding in my yard. Because I don't see nobody in my house. So somebody must be hiding in my yard or hiding in the other rooms, or they hiding in the bushes right there. Because who getting text messages right now? That's not me. Who ain't get one phone call? That's not me. The only people I can see that when connect to this is the old people that was using them and was here that had to be removed. So you're stalking me again. You really hiding in my bushes. What you? So you the one. So I can't say you the one been breaking into these houses. You wanted my daughters forget out of the house, the rooms that they was watching for me at night, so I can sleep at night safely. It is you sneaking in. Now that my daughter's not helping me watch this place, you can sneak in again, huh? And now I know why I feel unsafe living here too. That I feel that people sneak in here now. And I am upstairs on the phone talking on my lives and people running around my house. What you stealing? What you trying for steal? So you don't want that steal all my housing supplies that was in the storage room? Was you, yeah? That stole all my housing supplies. Was you. I over here saying that somebody coming over here harassing me, stealing my stuff. Nobody like believe me. But I get one alarm clock that go off all the time. All the time. Look around. No can find you. Because you can hear me walk. Open the door. Open the door. Go look. Shine around. You can go hide. Yeah? So you was the one that would steal from me. You the one stealing from over here. And you still coming here and stealing. Why? You mad now? Because I turned off the internet. Made my own. Why? No more free internet for all you and your cracker friends. No more free. Oh, no more free room and board for you and your cracker friends. That's why I the villain. That's why I the bad guy. Because I ain't get rid of you and all your cracker friends. Mobbing somebody is on criminal action. Calling somebody out of their house as a threat is on criminal action. You must be watching my lives because look like the thing got disconnected. You finally figured it out. Why I was so stern and saying somebody was sneaking in my house. Now you know why I was so stern. Because Bluetooth, no Bluetooth to something they was never confirmed to be with. See? And look, I got no messages. No messages. And I still getting them. And on the top, supposed to show Bluetooth connected. So let's go take a walk, everybody. and go see who's around. You guys want to take a nice stroll with me? And I show you what I mean, that nobody here, but somebody getting something. Oh, and now my phone is now. Oh, what a coincidence. Oh, hang on. Oh, mhm. No, no car. Nobody's supposed to be here. There's who right there is here that's close enough to connect to my hand. Proof, proof, proof. See? Nobody's supposed to be here. So if you hiding in any other rooms right now, enjoy yourself. Because I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sick and tired. So I'm gonna go get my watch now and see if it's my watch that might be going off. But my watch connected to my stuff. So let's go see if my watch will get anything. No. And no. Still nothing. And look. Now, okay, so this proves it's not even connected to my daughter's iPad. Okay, so so here, this is proof it's not even connected to my daughter's iPad. Okay, so if it's not connected to the iPad, the watch, or the phone, then who the fuck? Maybe it's my fault because I do that to myself. But I'd like to know because we can have this on all day and you're not going to hear them go off. You won't. The only times you hear it do that is when somebody is close by. And I proving it's not my stuff that's ringing. It's not my stuff that's clicking. It's not my stuff. It's not even my daughter's stuff. And it's wish I could. I think my daughter's stuff is silent, but but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of notifications that center that my daughters will have anyway because it's not connected to the Bluetooth, so it shouldn't be going off. Well, anyways, um, you see now this is okay. So that proves it. This one went off, but that didn't go off. Okay, let's see you do it again. But that's not the sound it was making. It was making the bing sound. Like this sound. But I gotta wait for somebody to text me back. And somebody texts me back. Anyways, that's just stress. Cause and the reason why I'm saying that is because if I can get somebody to text me back and you don't hear it off of that, then and you just hear it off of my phone and then you see it, then you would know that I'm not lying. So never mind. Nobody wants to text me. You see, my daughter's tablet bings actually sound different than the bings on the phone and the bings on my thing. And it totally sounds different than my watch's bing. See? That is my phone's bing. You heard the difference? See, it sounds like a ding. Okay, so now you know how my phone's supposed to sound like. Does not sound like that. Show that my daughter was getting her messages. See? Now that's me. Now this is me. Okay? Me. But anyways, I'm gonna end that right there.